on the conduct of the terror group, the LTTE. Now, speaking at a forum held on the sidelines of the United Nations Human Rights Council session today, Dr. Godahewa questioned the classification of the LTTE in the report commissioned by the UN, which led to the resolution 30/1. He charged that the final report defined the terror group as a non-state armed group.
LTT must be criminalized by the Human Rights Council resolution, and they didn't do so. This is a threat to world peace and security, and Sri Lanka government has the right to take this to the UN Security Council. And the second thing is that there is a dispute in the UN system not defining LTT as a terrorist organization with the UN Global Counter-Terrorism Strategy, and Sri Lanka government has a right to go to International Court of Justice for a binding decision against the Human Rights Council resolution 30/1 for not defining LTT as a terrorist organization.
We should not be misguided here, thinking that the LTT is over, because it is only those who were in Sri Lanka at that time who got wiped out, who got killed. But those who had left Sri Lanka before May 19, 2009, and also who are already operating overseas, they are still at large. Suddenly, they have become human rights champions. And they are talking about human rights problem in Sri Lanka. The resolution 30/1, which had 20 clauses in that. Out of that, only one refers to LTT. The whole issue was about a war where the Sri Lankan government was combating terrorism. How can that happen? And then the Human Rights Council, when they mandated this report, very clearly referred to combating terrorism. But when the report came, that word was missing. It defined LTT as a non-state armed group. A non-state armed group is very different to a terrorist organization. Somebody deliberately attempted to mislead the world. If FBI defined LTT as a terrorist organization as far back as 2008, if 32 countries had banned LTT, your member countries, how come your final report to Sri Lanka says that it is not a terrorist organization? As long as the financiers of all these LTT atrocities are there, how can you say that terrorism was over? Therefore, we need to take action. There has to be investigation on that. We are not against Tamils, because Sri Lanka belongs to all nationalities.
Meanwhile, LTTE sympathizers accused the Sinhalese of a genocide against Tamil people at a session parallel to the United Nations Human Rights Council session today. Rear Admiral Sarath Weerasekara of the Global Sri Lankan Forum strongly rejected the allegations.
You co-sponsored the resolution, right? 30/1.
No, excuse me. Do you mean to say that the command
should be banned for people who are affiliated with war crimes? As far as my knowledge, a few people already mentioned across the meetings, session is that.
Mr. Vigneswaran, the Chief Minister of the Northern Provincial Council, the TNA and the other remnants of the LTT propaganda machine, signed a letter and gave it to the outgoing human rights head, Navi Pillai, claiming that the Tamil people strongly believe that they have been and continue to be subjected to genocide by Sri Lanka. That was totally unwarranted, and legal action should be taken against the DNA in view of the dangerous path it has opted to take. Legal action should ensure that TNA does not use its political privilege to steer Tamil people and the rest of the Sri Lankan populace towards another era of death, destruction and animosity. Have these complainants not wondered if there is any claims to genocide while majority of Tamils are living by choice among the Sinhalese, and not a single has been killed for living with the Sinhalese, while the Northern Provincial Chief Minister is on record for saying that Sinhalese are not welcome in the north. The Tamil population in the south of Sri Lanka are increasing day by day, and as it is now, there are more than 450 Hindu Kovils in the western province. Does that in any way an indication that there is genocide against Tamils by the Sinhalese?
Now, this story is currently trending on our YouTube page. You can recap this story by logging on to the other Derana YouTube page. And of course, you can also read the full story